Translate a figure graphically. I'm going to get to the instructions in Google Classroom, but first let's deal with the manipulation. It states right here to translate a figure 6 units right and 6 units down. So we're simply going to go ahead. We're going to start at a point. You don't have to click on it, just start there, and we're going to literally move 6 to the right and then 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. Back up to this point. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. All right, let's do this one. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. Click on submit. You get it right, you're good to go. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and kind of decipher the instructions in Google Classroom to make sure you're showing appropriate work, and it'll set you up for success in the future because you're going to need this. So the first thing that Google Classroom states is they said to write down the rule for the translation. See video, which you're watching, so thank you. So the rule is I'm going to take whatever ordered pair I've been given, x comma y, and I will translate that. I'm going to change this from words, so it said 6 units to the right. If I move 6 units to the right in a coordinate grid, that means whatever my x value is, I will add 6 to that. Then the second part is it says 6 units down, which means that algebraically I come back over to here and I take whatever my y value is, and if I go down, I subtract 6. So that's my rule. Now, let's see if I can capture this image and show you what's going to happen algebraically and graphically. Okay, so I stole the image from Delta Math. You don't have to write this. I just want to show you how what I'm going to do algebraically relates to what we're doing graphically. It says pick one ordered pair. So I'm going to start with my pre-image, and the ordered pair for this point would be left 3, up 4. So the ordered pair would be -3, comma, +4. Now that point right there in the pre-image corresponds to this point in the image. Except that the difference is this ordered pair is going to be right 3 and then down 2. So that's going to be 3, comma, -2. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how when I start with my pre-image, or this point right here, we're simply going to write that underneath the rule. So I'm going to put -3 plus 4. We'll translate. -3, which is my x value, goes in here, so it's really -3 plus 6. Then my y value, which is 4 goes into here, and it would be 4 minus 6. Then if we simplify that, -3 plus 6 is +3. And then 4 minus 6 is -2. So now here's kind of wrapping things up. I want to show you right here that the end result was 3 -2, which matches the end result over here. But we started over here with -3, 4, and that's what we got over here. So that's how we did the application on the left, and this is graphically showing how we're doing the algebra part. So this is the part, to be real clear, this is the part that I want you to write down. You do not have to draw the graph, but you do need to provide the rule. Pick one point, test it to verify that you got it right. All right, continuing, next one. The new rule is to translate the figure 2 units left and 4 units up. So find each point. We're going to go 2 left and up 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let me double check that. Left 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's do this point. So I'm going to go left 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, left 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got that one right. Now let's go ahead and show appropriate work for this. Similar to the last example we did, the first thing we want to do is write down the rule for the translation. So I'm going to go ahead, actually let me switch over to black for this. I'm going to take whatever xy value and I'm going to translate it. And now the rule here is it said 2 units to the left, and so that means that my x value, if I move left on a coordinate grid, I'm going to move left 2. And then over here it said 4 units up, so that means that whatever my y value is, I'll add 4. So there's a rule. X comma y becomes x minus 2 and y plus 4. Now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pick a point and test, but I wanted to capture this image just to show where we get the point. So again, you don't have to draw the graph. I'm drawing the graph to show where I get the ordered pairs from. So let's see, the pink image is where I start. So my pre-image is right there. I'm going to choose that point. That's left 3 down 2. So there's -3, -3. And then when I'm done with that, after I go left 2 up 4, I should end up at this location right here. And that ordered pair is left 5 up 2. So that's -5, +2. So again, let's start with this -3, -2. That's where we're starting. I'm going to plug that in. We're going to perform the translation. My x value is -3, so I'm going to put -3 minus 2. My y value is -2. I'm going to do -2 plus 4. And when we simplify it, I should get -5, 2. Well, let's see. What's -3 minus 2? Well, that is -5. And then -2 plus 4 is +2. And notice right here that, let's see right here, that this final result is the same thing as our final result on the graph. Again, not that you had to do the graph. And our point that we started with is the same point we started with right here. So again, go ahead and box this work, and this is what I need for appropriate work. Thanks for viewing, and consider watching the video again if you need a little extra help. Otherwise, ask me for help in class.